when you're thinking about the co-infection inside the flock, so we discussed about co-infection, exchange genes, exchange H and N's within them. But even though we see some countries they are endemic in H9 and they have H5, but I've never seen a final diagnosis for PCR, for example, that were both positive for two H or H5 or H7, H9. So is there any particular reason? Is there a competition that they can ultimately outstand and get more positive from one to other?
Well, they don't. Let's say if you would have an H9N2 infection, well, the H9 does not protect against the H5 antigen, but the N2 will have some protection against the N2 of the H5. But okay, if it would be an H5N1, it would be useless. So look, if a bird is already infected with a certain influenza, and you try to infect the same bird at, let's say, 1-2 days later, you try to infect the same kind of cells with another influenza virus, this virus will be, well, not completely blocked. It doesn't work that way, but it will. You need more virus to be able to infect the flock. So there can be some, well, interference, but it doesn't block each other. So I'm pretty well. I think we are certain that you can have mixtures of H5 and another influenza, at least in wild birds, because we have a lot of reassortments. Okay? In some area, you come in with H5N1, and after a few months, you also find N2 and 3 and 8. That's all because of reassortment. Maybe not in chicken, but maybe in the geese or ducks. So it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah, because I see rarely. It seems that there are shifts, Sometimes we see a wave of H9 and then come down H5. And the next year they have a huge outbreaks of H5 and then come down, theoretically speaking, down H9. So I wonder if sometimes there is maybe cross protection with the ants. So I don't know, but
let's say not real protection, but there could be some interference. But there might be other reasons as well that explain what you see. Also, that it might not be dependent on one factor, but it would be fantastic if somebody would be able to look into that more, because it's a very interesting thing that you're seeing.